I will say this. Obviously, I'm suggesting, and I've said it all morning, that if you got a 6'4" white guy coming at a cop, you may have the same reaction. I will say the point that I really would focus on here is the training and the question: how does a jaywalking incident turn into an 18-year-old being shot dead and left in the street for 4.5 hours?
And what department does that? And that would never happen to a white child.
Well, you're talking about staying in the street for 4.5 hours.
Yes,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
But as far as the shooting goes, you can understand once it escalated. I can at least understand once it escalated why that happened, because it would have happened to me or you, Willie, as a 6'4" guy.
Yeah.
What you can ask the question though: what happened before then, and also to Michael Brown's state of mind, why he was so angry towards a police force that is 95% white and probably has not been seen as helpful through the years.
And you're right, you can't look at this in a vacuum. There are these mitigating factors. Dr. McNeil, as someone who's studied these kind of incidents, if we game this out, let's try to be constructive about this for the next one. What should have happened? Officer Wilson pulls up, he sees two young men walking in the middle of the street, asks them to step aside. What would have been a more positive outcome in this situation?
Yeah, so first what Officer Wilson should have done is Michael Brown was walking with his friend. He should have separated them simply because teenagers tend to want to perform or behave differently when they're in front of their friends due to peer pressure. He should have pulled him to the side and had a conversation with him as opposed to, again, I wasn't there obviously, but that's one thing he should have done differently. And then he should have been careful of his language. Had he had the training, he would have understood African American cultural cues, meaning understanding that if we're talking with our hands or with a lot of passion, it's not an act of aggression, but a communication style. And so, again, there are several things he could have done with his language, slowing his language, not being confrontational, and, again, separating him from his friend.